Americans of Reddit, without saying its name, what state do you live in? When something ridiculous happens on the news, you probably guess it happened here. Florida? Local Florida man is the most entertaining news. Okay Google, Florida man and then your birthday. Best thing ever. Thanks for all the awards. Florida man tased after interrupting traffic stop by twerking. Florida man shoveling spaghetti in mouth arrested at Olive Garden. Naked Florida man with crossbow who claimed aliens were after him shot by deputy. Florida man arrested for fatal stabbing of grandfather after pulling human ears from pocket during questioning by deputies. Florida man claims bags of cocaine, meth around his penis aren't his. Florida man arrested after hitting dad with slice of pizza. I can't say I am from here without people thinking I am from the city. New York? Yeah. I mean, guess it makes sense, but like I rarely even visit the city lol. Two cities that hate each other separated by the Amish. Huh? Lamau, yeah, definitely looking at a sports rivalry perspective. Ironically, outside of Flyers Penguins, Therese not much rivalry. Steelers and Eagles play each other maybe once every 3 to 4 years. Pittsburgh doesn't have a b-ball team and both our baseball teams have basically always sucked. The real rivalry is between Wawa and Sheetz. Following up, gotta say, based on the number of comments I've got in response to the Battle of the Convenience Store site, the Steelers and Eagles actually met in a Super Bowl, out in the parking lot prior to the game, a huge fight would break out between the two sides, and it would have nothing to do with black and gold versus green and gray. It would be about who brought what to their tailgate, Wawa hoagies or Sheetz sliders. Fried chicken and bourbon. Kentucky. Something to do with a trail and dysentery. Oregon. Mormons. Utah. Racing plus corn. Indiana. Correct. Toes. It took way too long to find someone else from the void that is Idaho. Forestfires. Therese my state. Peaches. Fellow Georgian. Had to scroll for what felt like forever. I also felt like we had to scroll forever. Aloha. Hawaii. My state is a cult and we live off of crabs during the summer. Fellow cult members can be identified as wearing at least one item with our state flag on it, and pouring Old Bay on everything we eat. And always managing to slide our state into any conversation we have with non-Marylanders. People forget we exist. Delaware? Yup. Let's go to fucking dunks, kid. Somebody made fun of me the other day for saying bubbler, but that same person pronounces the L in salmon, so I don't think I'm the one in the wrong here. I'm from Boston and don't have the accent, but my mom does, and the way she pronounces stuff is hysterical to me. She pronounces the word almonds as almonds lol. The land of beer, brats, and cheese. I bet I've seen you at a Quick Trip before. Oh, the one next to the Culvers? I live in Wisconsin and can confirm that we do indeed have a Culvers and a Quick Trip in every town. It's a play, and Therese dirt, grass, tornadoes, and it literally snowed last week. Oklahoma? Holds right hand up and points at palm of hand. I live here. Michigan. You folks and your mitten, it's a lot more clever than my square state, the one that isn't Colorado. Kansas -1. That would be Arkansas. Red or green? Chilies, that is. New Mexico? Duck yay. The land of hot air balloons and chili, and Wex. Fill it up regular, cash please. New Jersey. Legalized gambling, except lotto, go figure, legalized weed and legalized prostitution. Nevada? Bingo. We have high stakes bingo, too. Starbucks. Washington State. Mardi Gras. Louisiana. We say we live in D.C. because it's easier to say, but we don't live in D.C. Virginia specifically, Nova. Corn, pizza, and corruption. Illinois? Correct. 10K Lakes. All my exes. It took me way too damn long to find my state. I had to scroll past 29 threads to find my state. WTF, we have the largest population of any state except that one. Rock with 4 presidents, lots of corn, and cows. Otherwise there is nothing special about it. Edit. Meth, we're on it. I think the Black Hills are a pretty special place. Just random huge ass hills in the middle of endless flatness. Some very pretty drives through them. Passive-aggressive capital of the world. Washington or Minnesota? You know your states. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How has no one mentioned the hell is real in this entire comment chain? It's like our state monument. Hell is real, Grandpa's cheese barn, hell is real. As someone who drives between Cleveland and Columbus a couple times a week, the one I always see as holy matrimony is between one male and one female. That's the whole billboard. There's one on OSU campus like that, and someone had a gay rave under it. First in flight, 49th in education. Bahaha, nice one, NC. I'm from DC. Oh cool. What do you do? I work for the government. Sips $16 cocktail and stares at you blankly. Bath salts. Florida? Casinos, seaport, submarines. Ah, yes. Finally someone else from New York, Massachusetts. The square one with Rocky Mountains. High peaks, and higher citizens, Colorado. I was just gonna say Casa Bonita. Corn. Hogs. Lost to Richmond. Iowa. People think I speak Spanish when I say I live here. New Mexico. Surrounded by big lakes. The Show Me State. Or as I like to say, we are one of the main reason the Civil War happened the way it happened. Lighthouses and lobsters, bub. Finally some Maine rep, had to scroll so far to find it. Christmas is something you eat. Live free, but no pot. That shit's illegal. Long winters, dog sled racing, northernmost state, biggest state. Basically neighbors with Russia. Grab a piece of paper and cut a square out of one of the corners. The volunteer state, with the state's, not the people's, color preference of orange. Same. I was going with Dolly Parton and hot chicken along with a dash of Elvis. Magnolias are everywhere. Palmetto tree and crescent moon on the flag, Hootie and the Blowfish also hail SP? From this state. All I got lol. I'm pretty sure SC produces more peaches than God, despite the latter naming every single street in Atlanta after the fruit tree. Rainy here, no one can sleep and it's full of sparkly vampires. One word, yins. We have the name of another state in our name. Hint, the state in question is directly next to that state. Maple syrup and green mountains. Also, snow sports. We should be 2 states. If a civil war starts, it probably starts here. The Amish will be our Switzerland. Pennsylvania?